Hi everyone, welcome to the channel. This is Fahad Mirza, and in this video we are going to have a look at a very fun thing, and I'm more than sure that you are going to enjoy this. What we are going to do here, we are going to locally install this RealWiz Excel model. Then we will be installing a LoRa on top of it, which is dressed animal. And then we are going to generate images like this from text prompts where animals are dressed in some really cool formats, and we will be trying out different things. Not only it will be a fun exercise to see how we can do this, but also I will be explaining in very simple words the technicalities behind it, as what exactly is happening and how we are creating these images. The tool which I'm going to use for is called as ComfyUI. If you don't know what ComfyUI is, how to install it and various other stuff, please stop here if you're following and watch this video which says easiest tutorial on ComfyUI on my channel, and you should be able to become a hero from zero in no time, and I'm quite confident about that. So please do check it out. I'm assuming that you have ComfyUI installed and you are aware of basic concepts of ComfyUI. So ComfyUI is a software which enables you to generate images from text, and this diagram, which looks a bit scary, it is not if you have already watched that video. These are simply nodes which enable us to generate an image from text prompt and also from images, but we will be focusing from text to image prompt, and once we are done, we will be generating an image like this. And don't worry, I will also be sharing the workflow with you if you like. So for now, focus on what exactly is happening here. So this is all running local. So first step, let's see how we can get the installation done. So the first step was to get ComfyUI installed. You need to follow this video, and I'm assuming it is installed on your system. Second, let's download the models. First model to download is this RealVS Excel, which is a merge checkpoint of STXL model. In order to download it, just go to this CVTies page, and I will drop the link in video's description. Right click on this download button, save link as, go to wherever your ComfyUI is installed on your local system. From there, in ComfyUI's directory, go to models. In models, go to checkpoint and then save this. Once you have done this, let's download LoRa. LoRa is a low rank adaptation. It is primarily an adapter which is added on top of these models to change the output of the model and to adapt it to a specific use case. For example, this RealVS Excel is a generic model based on this STXL Lightning. It's a fine-tuned one because it brings realism to this STXL. But if you just want this model to generate animals dressed in something cool, we need to create a LoRa on top of it, and that is what this person has done. In order to download LoRa, which are very small, you can see just to 17.88 MB. In the bottom right, click on this download, save link as, go to wherever your ComfyUI is installed, ComfyUI models, and then in LoRa's, just save this. Third thing we need is this STXL VAE or variational autoencoder. I already have done a separate video on it, but I will shortly explain what happens. So VAE is a model which converts an image from latent space to pixel space and vice versa. Latent space is where your image is worked upon by the model. Pixel space is where you see the image. And I also have done a full video on latent space. So go to my channel and then watch this. Just type latent and you should be able to find this video. So make sure you watch it if you are interested in learning more about it. So we also need to download this V. For again, in the bottom right, click on this download, save link as, go to where ComfyUI models is, and then in the V directory, just save this STXLV, which I already have done so. So these are the three models you needed to save. Now let's go to ComfyUI and start checking it out. Before I move forward, let me introduce you to the sponsors of the video, who are AgentQL. AgentQL is a query language that turns any web page into a data source. It works on any page. It is quite reusable. It is quite flexible, and I will drop the link to their website in video's description. So please do check them out. you can also scrape your website with AI with the power of AgentQL. So let's go back to our ComfyUI and let's see what is happening here. Now, checkpoint is where you load the model. I'm starting from the left, this node. So you see that I have just selected this. Then I need to load my LoRa on top of that. So I already have that dressed animals. Empty latent image where it's an empty image where we will work on the diffusion space or the latent space to generate the image, and make sure you set it to 1024 1024. Now you would need this sampler custom advanced. Make sure that you uh, get this node. And how to get this node, again please watch my video. For quickly, just double click anywhere and then you can find these nodes which I already have created to save time. And you can see that I have just connected everything here. This is a case sampler. Now we have something called as this sampler, and here you will have scheduler. Very quickly, the difference: sampler affects quality, speed and style of output image, whereas scheduler controls how noise is gradually removed from the latent image. Again, I have done a separate detailed videos in very simple to understand way on the channel. Please check it out. Now we would also, so you always need a random noise to add so that model could denoise it. Again, I have described it in that latent image video. And then we are specifying a guided to guided generation of image, and this is lying sigma sampler which we need, which basically enhances the sigma. Sigma is something in image generation which controls the level of detail and randomness of generated images. Low sigma means less noise, more precise detail, more realistic image. High sigma is less precise, more abstract. So you can see that we have set it to quite low values here. And then from there we are loading our V. You can see that I already have selected this V, which is STXL V, and then we are connecting everything together. Once the image is generated by model, we are decoding it back to pixel space from latent space, and then image is being displayed. And this is our prompt. Always, whenever we are using LoRa, we not always, almost all of the time, we have to use this trigger word, which tells the model to make sure to generate the image in a specific style. Here we have done it in the dressed animal, where I have said a bored monkey wearing a 1950 style polka dot dress. So this is what this workflow is doing. Let's try to generate some more images in real time. So before I do that, let me also introduce you to the Massed Compute, who are sponsoring the VM and GPU for this video. Let me also show you my GPU and its consumption so that you know. By the way, I'm using Ubuntu 22.04 and I have this GPU NVIDIA RTX A6000 with 48 GB of VRAM, courtesy Massed Compute. It is just occupying under 8 GB of VRAM, so make sure you have that much. It is very quick. Okay, so now you know how much VRAM we are using. Let's go back to ComfyUI and let's give it a prompt. Okay, so in this prompt, and I have started it, I'm saying dressed animals, adorable monkey couple exchanging vows in a whimsical jungle wedding surrounded by tropical flowers and vibrant parrots. And there you go. Look at the quality. Amazing stuff. And of course we can fix it. So there is a monkey couple, there are parrots flying around. How cool and good is that? Really good stuff. Okay, so maybe let's try out another one. I'm just going to go with my Australian animal first. So I'm asking it, dressed animals, quirky koala in a colorful striped sweater, suspenders and vintage inspired glasses, sipping coffee in a cozy bookshop. There you go. So koala is drinking coffee, looking really nice. Let's also try out the capybara maybe. I'm just going to paste the image prompt here. That dressed animal, cool capybara in a vibrant Hawaiian shirt, board shorts and trendy shades, surfing in a sunny tropical beach. There you go. How cool is that capybara? And you can see that it is really following the prompt to the hilt, which is quite interesting. And when you understand what is happening behind the scene, all these nodes, it really becomes more fun to generate these images. And it is quite therapeutic too at times. And look at this glamorous peacock in a dazzling crystal encrusted tuxedo down a red carpet under flashing paparazzi lights. I think this is really beautiful. Okay, so let's try out a few more. In the next example, I'm asking a dressed animal, stylish seal in a bright orange wetsuit, chic chimpanzee in a floral Hawaiian shirt and sunglasses, and trendy tiger. So, but it has just given me the monkey. So this is, I think maybe we can't mix animals. Maybe let me try one more. I'm saying that glamorous giraffe in a flowing white sundress, elegant elephant, and there is also, I guess, nope. Okay, so yeah, so it only goes with one animal. You can't mix and match the animals. So I'm not sure. So let's try out with one animal then. And there you go. Finally, I'm asking a dressed animal, vintage viper in vintage colorful dress. Maybe it couldn't see the viper, so maybe I'll just go with snake. Let's try with that. So vintage snake in vintage colorful dress, cruising in a sleek convertible on a sunny summer evening. And I'm not editing it, I'm showing you as is. There you go, not bad. But it's a bit morphed, so maybe we just need to fix the prompt. But anyway, you can see this could be so much fun and you could spend so much time on it. As I said, I will drop the link to it. I hope that you enjoyed. If you did, please consider subscribing to the channel. If you're already subscribed, please share it among your network as it helps a lot. Thank you for watching.